Hi, Ray Fowler here. I'm a chiropractor in Atlanta, Georgia. I want to show you 3 exercises today with progressions and peelbacks to help stabilize the pelvic girdle, all these muscles in here. The first of the 3 is called the bear. This is a chart of ontogenesis, the progressions from birth on. By about 12 months, you can get into this bear position. In this position, there's stabilization in the neck, the shoulder girdle, the core, and the pelvis. We're going to do this statically first, and then pick up each foot and each hand, and then progress to the bear walk with opposite hand and leg, okay? The second exercise we'll do is a pelvic bridge, and this is laying on the floor, raising your pelvis up. This helps to train the back muscles. It's very important, though, to make sure your hamstrings are not doing all the work, because when the glutes are inhibited, the hamstrings are overactive anyway, and I'll show you some tips for how to minimize hamstring activity. The third is a side walk. You put resistance tubing around your distal thighs, and you're walking in this position here, in this direction, and that stabilizes the coronal side-to-side stability. The bear and the pelvic bridge are more sagittal, straight front to back, okay? Before doing these exercises, go to our website, which is fowlerchiro.com, and look under active stretching. We show the up-down dog and the progressions of that, and hindheel rotation. This helps to prepare your extremities and your spine for these exercises. Very important to do active stretching before you do exercise. It both tells you what you're ready for that day and prepares your body for the activity. Okay, so the bear. I'm going to get into a quadruped posture, get on the balls of my feet, and I'm going to raise my pelvis up. I want a straight back, I want my head retracted, and you can just hold in this position and come back down, raise back up. Do that a series of times. When you feel stronger, you can pick up each foot, then each hand. Then you can shift. You do that a series of times, forward and back. Now the pelvic bridge, I'm going to be on my back. So it's using a little pillow under your neck. Now, it's important to have your feet relatively close to the pelvis. If you're out here, it's going to be all hamstring. If you're in too close, it's not optimal. So just a casual distance, a little bit of an acute angle on the knees. You're going to brace your core and raise the pelvis straight up. If you feel the glutes working, not too much the hamstrings. Some of the tips you can use if you pretend you're like squeezing a coin, and then you raise that up, that helps. If you can't isolate the glutes that way, press your feet against the wall and feel like you're leading with your knees that way. It helps relax the hamstring and isolate the glutes, okay? Once you're up in that position, this is braced. Try not to arch your back, try to have it straight. Stabilize with your elbows. As a peel back, extend each leg. Now, most of us have one side stronger than the other. So, particularly if you did a lot of athletics or martial arts, whatever, you've re-ingrained those faulty movement patterns and the weaknesses and might have some injuries. So work with that. This right leg, for instance, I can extend the leg straight out and have good stability. On the left side, I tend to shift a little bit, so I'm going to stabilize with my elbows just enough to train the proper movement. I want the brain to learn the proper movement. Once I'm extended like that, I can come up and down, train just one side, etc. Okay, so that's the pelvic bridge. The side bridge, rather the side walk, I'm going to be up in this position here. Now for resistance, you can take tubing. They make some preformed bands too. You can go online and get them. They're a little easier, but I'll just use the tubing here. So with this, I'm going to reach around, so I'm going to wrap it 3 times and tie this in the front. Obviously, if you wrap it twice, it will be easier. I'm going to get in this position here, my core is braced, I'm going to step. Back and forth like that, and that's training the glutes on the side. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Again, our website, fowlerchiro.com. We'd love to hear from you. Take care.